it's me again, but if you don't know me, my name is Rachel. So today I'm gonna show you guys my skating routine off the ice because obviously we can't go to the ice right now. This is just what I do. If this works for you and you wanna do it, go ahead. I'm just showing you guys what I do if you guys want any ideas. This is my garage. There's a big light right here and then there's like no light over here. So I don't really know how the lighting is gonna look. I just wanted to give you guys some tips for when you're at home and you can't do anything because I'm having a hard time. But I've been having Zoom meetings with a few of my coaches and they've been showing me what I should do at home. So I'm gonna show you guys. I hope the lighting isn't too bad. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but if it's bad, I'm sorry. Before we start, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not perfect and I'm keeping in some of my mistakes just so you guys know that I can make them too. I always roll my ankles because skaters' ankles are pretty weak considering that we wear boots all the time. Now I'm gonna start with my jump rope. So normally I jump rope for 1 minute just on 2 feet, just jumping up and down. And then after that, I just hop on 1 foot twice and then I just keep switching feet, as you guys can see. Next, I move on to my bands. So you have to like tie them on something so it works. Basically, this is supposed to help with your arms in the air. We don't want your elbows sticking out. So basically, you gotta turn your whole entire body towards the bands and then pull the other way, depending on which way you rotate. But this is just meant to help you keep your elbows in when you're jumping, so you have a tighter air position. So next I'm gonna do some spins. I'm using this spin board from my coach. And basically you wanna stand on it a little more forward than you think you should. So you make sure you're like on the ball of your foot. So you're gonna wanna keep your right shoulder back and your left hip up and then press and check out. So first I start with just going 1 whole rotation around on my side, and then I switch to the other side after. Now I'm just gonna start with just pushing my leg up and down, but not using my arms for this. You'll wanna keep your left hip up while you're doing this so you stay on your right side. Now I'm gonna just do a normal back spin using my arms. For these, you wanna make sure you have a strong checkout at the end and make sure you're looking to the right if you go the same way I do. I also do that technique that I did in the beginning with my arms too. You can also hop off of it when you're done, so you can do like a single jump and you can try double jumps. I've only been doing singles in these ones. It's sort of like the feeling of like when you do combinations. Now we're gonna start on our scratch spin. Wanna make sure you are over your left side when you're doing that. Here I'm gonna try a combination. Basically it's just a forward scratch spin, and then right after quickly I switch feet and then I'm gonna do a back scratch. This is my 3rd time filming this. Hopefully my spins are better this time. So as you guys can tell, I've done this very many times because this is pretty hard to do, to be honest. So you gotta make sure on all of these spins that you're very much on the ball of your foot. That one was good. Because then you will lean back on your heel too much. That's why I keep messing up. So when you start, you have to lean forward a lot. Way more than you think you need to. You can also try variations. That's like the only one I could do good that day. My back sit. Now we're gonna move on to camel spins. These ones are pretty hard. You have to make sure that your leg is at a 90-degree angle because all my other videos that I did, it was a little lit lower. So you gotta lift your leg up a little higher than you think you need to, and make sure to lean forward in the beginning so you don't rock back and forth when you mess up. As you can see, I've done this very many times because it's very hard to do a catch camel on the spin board. Now I'm gonna go for a back camel. These ones are pretty hard too. Honestly, spinning on this thing is really hard. I can do it on ice, but not on this. But this is all I've got right now. Now moving on to an upright. This is the upright that I've been working on, victory hold. You can either start it from a sit or you can just start it from just normal. Okay, now for jumps. This is my jumps position. You want to point your left foot and flex your right foot. That's what my coach says. Follow whatever your coach says. This is just what mine tells me to do. Keep my left hand in front and look to the right. Okay, now I'm going to start on rotation, so I'm just starting with halves right now. Now I move to the other side for the halves too. And now I'm going to do whole rotations. So I'm starting on 1.5 next. Just need a little dance break first. Make sure when you're doing these, keep your elbows in. My elbows are always kind of sticking out sometimes. Now we're starting on double rotations. Practice getting those elbows in when I do it. That's something I struggle with. And I like to keep my arms in at the end because I tend to bring my arms out too fast and it slows down my rotation. Starting on axles. Basically, I'm just starting on my off-ice jumps. Head to the right and my left arm forward. That's something I struggle with. Now I'm doing some double loops. I start by doing a few hops before I do it. So 2 half hops and then I'll go into the double. Here's my double sow. Just going through these pretty quickly because this is just personally how I do it. Coaches have each student do it different ways. So I want you guys to listen to your coaches, but this is just how I do it. I struggle with my double toe on ice, so that's why I'm doing this exercise. So I draw back all the way. Double toes are pretty hard to do off ice. Now on to double flip. I have trouble with these two, so I like to do extra drawbacks with it. Those poles are always in the way for me. Now I'm gonna work on my program. Just like at competitions, a lot of skaters practice their program, so basically that's what I'm doing. I'm just practicing my program with my music off the ice. For my jumps, I just kind of walk through them, depending on what jump it is. Normally I just do axles off ice. And then for my spins, I just kind of like hold the positions. Here's my footwork. It's pretty hard to do off ice, to be honest, but this is all I've got right now. So that was my short program. Now I'm gonna move on to my long. I've only got like the beginning of my long. I only have one jump. So I've just been practicing the beginning of my long for the past few weeks because I didn't even get to the rest of it. Hi, I'm really tired. That only took me 30 minutes. I'm gonna stretch now. I might make a separate video on that, but I'm not that flexible, but I'll show you how I try. I just wanna let you guys know I am not a coach. Don't take my like exercises like super seriously. This is just what I do personally, and you guys should do what your coach wants you to do, like with your arms and stuff. Also, I'm sitting on my Vsco bag, but I'm getting a new like bag for my skating stuff, so I might do another what's in my bag. If you guys liked this video, make sure to like it and subscribe if you think I'm cool. I will see you guys next week. Peace out, bye.